Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with your grand finals for Ultiduo 2 Europe Division. And on the left side, we will have Condemned and Veron from Bruce Lee. On the right side, we will have Bus Driver X and Anquiz from Rickroll. I need them out to feed my children. You can't sell them out, people. This is a best of 5. 3 rounds each. Going into the center of the Sky Arena. And we are underway. First hit comes out on Condemned. Immediately tries to bash into the wall. This is already fast out of the gate. Trying to work out. Counter. Back on Alquiz. Double. We do have to note it's the exact same lineups I did last time. It is a double Lucy on both sides. The only difference being the Barco and the Shifu. All over the place, but Bus Driver is getting damaged just that little bit more. Does have all his ulti. Used it into the shield though. Tries to butt slam to stop the ultimate, but that doesn't work. Stuns, Condemn, shields to try and get out on 3 HP versus Condemned. And I believe with that hit, it will be first round to Condemned and Veron on Bruce Lee. Just checking out the scores right now. 527. Good. Better healing by Alquiz, however, right now. But, of course, healing is not everything. You gotta also deal the damage as Lucy. They've also gone the exact same barrier build. These Lucys, I think they're trying to mirror one another. And that is not the correct play. There we go. It's fast as lightning. It's almost impossible to tell. Bus Driver X just managing to take a little bit more damage than Condemned. Orb taken. Veron trying to heal as much as possible. Alquiz on the back lines. Has to use that Clarity Potion to push Condemned away. Bullrock. Look out for Condemned's ultimate. Definitely using it on, however, the shield, of course, just to run away. Bus Driver X uses his ultimate on the Veron. She's managing to heal up. Right now, it's mostly a little bit of a lead in Bruce Lee's favor. It materialized. Shifu managing to do a bit more damage. And Barrier Breaker. Shield manages to slap onto Veron. But Deadly Injections just fill him up. And it is up to Alquiz to try and make a miracle. Here goes nothing indeed. But nothing is what they're going to get. 2-0 in favor of Bruce Lee in this best of 5. Weakening Toxin. Toxic reduces incoming healing by 20 and outgoing damage. They're going the exact same Battlerite build. Mantras and Poise Fight for the Kurunju. And it looks like they're still getting the Battle Lust. There we go. Let's go back into... Bus Driver tries to jump onto the opponent's Lucy, but looks like Condemned's got the same idea. Barriers on both sides. I'm going to have to zoom out for this. Jumps into a... Gosh, damn. Petrify, meaning that Alquiz has to run away. Orb will be... Ooh, very, very... I'm very close. Another interesting note you have to remember. Petrify, while it does make them stand still, it doesn't stop them from taking Deadly Injection, that toxic damage, which just pops them. And Veron just managing to survive the ultimate of Bus Driver by a hair of health. Old 8 health on 2 health on Veron. Condemned, just trying to keep them away. Good petrify onto, but Veron manages. That's the injection. That's the barrier. Trying to do everything to stay alive. The incap onto the. Oh, good slam over the wall. Axe will kill them, but good putting away presence of a. Oh, never. Won't matter as the orb is taken by red team and they are just immaterialized. But I believe Condemned just can't fight through this much pain. First round to red as we see 2-1. Just quick look at the damage. I believe that was one of the first rounds to get over 1,000 damage. 1,000 score, sorry. That is a lot of damage, 925. Healing by 1. Managing to avoid that. Managing to squeak that out. Immediately trying to go back onto the Lucy's, but is denied. What are you thinking of? Orb. Taken by blue team. They're backing up, trying to heal. Condemned. Goes onto the mount. Stunned. Incapacitated into a wall. Petrified. Bullruck stunned again. You gotta be careful here. Veron does have his ultimate. He can use it, but he might want... Never mind, he saves it for the Petrify. Shield Bash into Shield Bash. Good dodge out there from the butt slam. Good shielding by the red team Lucy, as Bus Driver X doesn't take anything from that. Right now it is actually just 8 o'clock here, 8 PM, so we will be streaming EU for a little while longer. This is the grand finals of Ultiduo 2, as blue team has a heck of a disadvantage, 1v2, but you gotta remember, Bus Driver is really low, managing, oh, good shield, just managing to stop that 1 health. And here comes the conundrum. Can Condemned versus Alquiz. Alquiz just has to somehow find a way to win. Or this is map 1 going to blue. Going to Bruce Lee. Circle of Death closing in. Condemned has his ultimate again. Orb is still taken by Condemned. He's considering using his ultimate. He's trying to work out what to do. Try and petrify. I don't think you want to step outside that circle any longer. Even if you're trying to go for that health orb. And there's the ultimate. Just as... And that is a counter. And that will be the map. Bruce Lee take map 1. 3-1 actually. Remember, this is a best of 5, so we will be back to see the next match. And just for those who are wondering, Condemned 5503. Jeez. We'll be right back. Let's get right back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to map 2 on Mount Araz. As we see that we have the exact same lineup as last time. They think they can come back from with a Bacco again. Just waiting on Condemned to pick his final Battlerite. Blast shields on both sides again. Wall slam, you gotta get that in caps. He's chosen the ceremonial spear. He wants that health boost. We will be going into map 2 of this grand final. And already off to a interesting start with Condemned taking a little bit more damage. Slammed into a wall. Barrier protecting from most of the blasters of Alquiz. Veron has to be very careful. He's already on almost half health, whereas the opponent is still going very, very strong on mostly all their health. Oh, there's the ultimate. Trying to get onto that, and dodge rolls out. In cap, into deadly injection, into, and that will be Condemned versus the world. 1v2, in cap into a butt slam. Immaterialize into an ultimate. Does deal good damage. And we're already at the red team spawn as the Circle of Death has started to slowly roll in. Stuns on Condemned, immaterialize. I think they realize Circle of Death is coming for them. Oh, good playing, but that is an in-cap, and that will be a very, very almost closer than I would expect 2v1. You gotta look at that damage, 696, but to be fair, 712. It's almost neck and neck here. Going into the center, just charging in. Bullrock into shields. Butt slam, trying to. Now they're going for panicked. Meaning, oh, let's zoom out a little. Knem just wailing onto Lucy. She can't get out. She doesn't have her stuns, her petrifies, her fears. She has a barrier, and she's just used that. Whirling blade onto Bus Driver to get him extremely low, 11 health. And that will be the first hit. That will be an orb for Bus Driver, but that will probably be just the round for Bruce Lee. 1-1 in this. Considering their third Battlerite for the third round. Weakening Toxic, they're going for the same stuff. Counter, misses. Panic, trying to get Shifu in a difficult position. Veron taking a bit too much damage. Counter, not hitting again. Doubling cap. Had to pop barrier early. Veron has to run away. Orb taken by red team. Ultimate slams into Veron. And nope, he's chasing Bus Driver X. He's trying to find a way to get rid of this healer. Stun onto Condemned. Petrify onto Condemned, and that's enough room for Bacco to go. Bacco tries to slam into Varian, literally trying to survive behind a wall. Oh, shields will save Varian, but that's a deadly injection, and that will be it. Condemn, good ultimate, but shielded. My apologies, I'll try and get the map score up next round while I'm getting double incapacitated. Bus Driver X considering his options. Condemned. Ooh, just nice dodge out of that butt slam, but that's the counter, and now he's out of movement options. Apart from that, I take it back. He can in-cap. Orb taken by red team. He doesn't want to attack. He doesn't know where to go, and that is a very, very interesting death. It's 2-1, and it looks like they're trying to draw this. Let's another focus onto the supports, but then just blocked by the counters, blocked by the panics. Bus Driver X, oh, good in cap, trying to get Bus Driver X out by himself with no ability to heal. He might be a little bit, oh, double panic. Orb taken by red team. And you now have to look out for that insanely strong Bacco's wall slam. Petrified. Panics away, so you can't do much damage on Varian. But slammed in. Still has all his ulti. And that's the Whirling Blade. Slides in. Burak. Shield. Butt slam, petrified. Veron. I am not liking Bus Driver X's health right now. Barrier manages to save most of the damage that would have been done by that ultimate. Petrified again, pushed into Alquiz's poisons. Orb taken by blue team though. Another slam, but panicked and stunned and in-capped into a wall, snared. Immaterial. Ooh. I believe... No, it won't be a full health soul orb. It will only be the half because he did use it. Double petrify hit. That's going to be trying to use the poisons, but a barrier is put on. Slice and Dice will bring this to a round 5 for this map. Music goes quiet as we go into the last round of this map. Round 5. This will decide it all. We've seen the exact same build up of Sticky Goose. Condemn Bus Driver X trying to work it out. Bullrock. Barrier on early barrier maybe on Bus Driver X. She tries to shield. Barrier then put on Veron. Bullrock. And that's the in-cap. Countered. No counter actually used though. The panic into a wall. And that means that they can go on or attempt to get a few hits onto the Lucy. Just fighting around the mid, waiting for this ball to spawn anytime soon. Deadly injection, dealing a lot of damage. But Orb... Ooh, good petrify. That ultimate was about to be used. He does still have 2 charges back as he uses it for the in-cap. Bus Drive. Battlerite unsure where to go. Backo has to back up. Oh, good in cap to stop the ultimate again. Petrify. Bus driver, considering his options. Might have to just bull rock and try and fly out of here. Butt slam. And is pushed into condemned. And that will be, unless there can be a miracle from our quiz. I think that is it. That will be map 2 also going the way of Bruce Lee. Thank you very much. There will be a third map, so stick around. Right, we'll go third round right after this. Welcome back. We have a third map for you, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Lee is currently 2, with, we're going to call that Rickroll being 0. Although that was a very, very close. Went to the 5th round, second map. We're going underway. Still the same picks. They haven't changed anything. Trying to slam each other. And then Brush Rover X tries to go onto the Alk. They're trying to go onto each other's Alk, but Condemned remembers, has to back up. In cap, trying to get the orb. Orb slides back to the Condemned. Brush Driver X looking dangerously low on health compared to the rest of the blue side. But managed to make up with it with that slam into a wall. Shield. In cap on the Lucy. Petrify back on the Lucy so they can try and get the same amount of damage. Both cores are looking very low as the Petrify again. Oh, Whirling Blade. But slams into... I don't think you wanted to slam into your teammate there, Backo. I don't think you want to do that. Deadly Injection, Barrier, in cap, and that should be the death of Backo. With Alquiz being, I think, sacrificing her own life there. Round 1 in favor of Bruce Lee. Looking at the battle. First of all, looking at the damage dealt. 740, jeez. For first round, Shifu, that's actually not that bad. They're just trying to slam into each other until one of them suddenly goes onto the other person's Lucy. Jump, butt slam into the Lucy. Barriers up. Good Boak, but in cap on the other Lucy. So she's way out of the range. Managing to get some good damage still while his own Lucy's out of range. Petrify. Good ultimate into the wall. Managing to also get the orb. In cap. Panics away. Boak. Immaterialized. Come on. Shielded. Condemned still has his ultimate. He's going for Bus Driver instead of trying to see if he can get more damage on Alquiz. They're focusing down this Bacco, and it is actually working as a legitimate tactic. Petrify back onto the Lucy. Alquiz is again another Petrify. Just all flying around. Those Petrifies, you gotta remember, do take up a bar of that ultimates. That's why we haven't seen any Lucy ultimates anytime soon. They use them all for rolls, dodge rolls, and those precious pales. All barrier, that might have saved as they go into red spawn. The Petrify. Bus Driver X just manages, and it is going to be Alquiz considering his options, and it looks like he's given up the round. (2-0), and we are now on tournament points. Bruce Lee just have to win this last round, or indeed one of these last three rounds, and they have won the back-to-back Ultiduos. Music goes silent. We're underway for what could possibly be the last match of Ultiduo. Bulwark into Condemned, trying to good in cap, but and then counter. Interesting butt slam, trying to just stop taking so much damage, but I think that is a little bit of tilt. Bus Driver, you are taking way too much damage there. Veron. Orbs taken. Those Petrifiers onto the opponent's Lucy do work. Look at, and they've managed to get back. But look, in cap, immediately. Good ultimate onto the Lucy, but it may be a little bit too late, as 80 only has 36 health on Bus Driver. The Bacco is so low on health, and these barriers do not help anything. 18 health. Back to 32 with the help of healing. 12. 10. Has to jump away. Taking the boost. Shields himself. Is in caps. Bulwark. Barrier. They're just trying to put as much health and shielding onto this Bacco as they can. That will be it. Alquiz has to... No, it looks like we're going to be giving up the GG. Well played already at this rate. And it's pretty easy not to see why. Congratulations to Bruce Lee. They will be taking home two nice, lovely, thanks to our partners at Stunlock Studios, Molten mounts. And they also do take home the privilege of being back-to-back EU Ultiduo champions. Hopefully we'll be able to see them late October for Ultiduo 3. thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a blast running this tournament. In the meantime, make sure to support your local, not your local, but, you know, Battlerite. Support all Battlerite stuff, even ESL. ESL is on next weekend as well. In the meantime, you can go to battleright.win for all new details about Ultiduo, as well as a new calendar to keep you all up to date, as well as the @battleright.win. Well, actually, there is no dot in that. It's just battleright.win Twitter account, which is new as well. And I believe that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Also, thank you very much to Cubo and Q for sticking around. Hey, Cubo Q, do you have a Battlerite by any chance?